Hey there, folks. I want to welcome you here tonight to the Sports Trading BTC Overview webinar. My name is James Ward. I'm going to be your host here tonight, and I'm definitely excited to tell you everything that you need to know about sports trading BTC. Now, most likely someone invited you here tonight to learn about an amazing opportunity, something that's very unique to the market, and something that'll be a lot of fun for you to learn about. So I'm excited to be the one that has an opportunity to share it with you here tonight. So with that being said, I want to make sure that you can see my PowerPoint presentation. So give me 1 second here. Okay, everybody should be able to see my PowerPoint presentation right now. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Again, I want to welcome you here tonight. I see people just jumping on the call right now. You are here for the Sports Trading BTC Overview webinar, and my goal here tonight is really just to educate you on exactly what's going on here at Sports Trading BTC. To start, we are officially in our pre-launch. We've been in pre-launch for a few weeks now, and our official launch will be at the end of September, September 30th. October 1st range is the date that we will fully go live with our official launch. But we have had some amazing success in the last few weeks as we build up to this official launch, and it's been a lot of fun. Now, like I said, most likely someone invited you here tonight to learn about Sports Trading BTC and exactly what we do. If you're just coming into the room, my name is James Ward. I am the president and owner of Sports Trading BTC. It's my pleasure tonight to have you here to learn all about what we're doing inside of this company. Now, before I really get into it, obviously there's a couple things that I want to tell you about Sports Trading BTC so you can understand where we are coming from. Number one, obviously, as you can see, we are out in front of this, okay? There's not a Wizard of Oz behind the scenes that are calling the shots. We are actually here. We are showing people exactly who we are, what we do. And the reason why is because we're proud of it. It's legit. We have a tremendous amount of transparency in this company that you're going to learn about as we get going here and really understand what Sports Trading BTC all about. Why do we do what we do? Before I get to that, though, one thing that is important to us as a company is to make sure that we are protecting our members, to make sure that the longevity of our company is intact, and also that all the security components that surround us are in the very best place that they can be. So what we did as a company, we actually went out and hired a third-party company to come in and basically be an auditor of what we do inside of Sports Trading BTC. Now, this is Mr. Dwayne Golden. He is the president and owner of D. Golden and Associates. And we've hired this company to come in. And the reason why is there's two reasons. Number one, Mr. Golden has a significant amount of experience in network marketing. He has his own company, been in business for 7 years, never missed a commission payment. That's an awesome thing to have. Number two, he has a huge company inside of the crypto space that has allowed him to really create a footprint in Latin America that is huge, number one. So he has the experience that we need to bring in. So their job at Sports Trading BTC is really to evaluate our company, to make sure that before our company ever touches the profits, that our commissions are being paid to our members, to make sure that the mathematics behind what we do can have corporate longevity, that we're making the good business decisions, the good money management decisions that can add value to what we have going on, to make sure that we can last the test of time. And more importantly, the security of what we do, okay? Making sure that we protect our systems at all time. And we'll talk more about the security and what we do, but that's exactly what we've been able to partner up with D. Golden and Associates for. And the reason why that's important, the reason why I feel it's important, is that you have to know how serious we are about this business going forward and what we are bringing to the table and the transparency that we have inside of our company. So much so that we brought someone in, even another company, to look at what we're doing and say, hey, these guys are doing it right or they're doing it wrong, and to help guide us along the way. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about who we are inside of Sports Trading BTC so you can have a good idea of exactly who you're dealing with. Sports Trading BTC, we are headquartered out of the British Virgin Islands. We've been trading sports since around, 2016. And during that time, we've had a great track record of being able to have success, to turn profit as our company. And now we are in a position to offer it to you through our membership at Sports Trading BTC. Now, in addition to all that I just said, I'm going to explain what Sports Trading BTC is, or sports trading in general, here in just a minute. But I want you to understand the who we are, and then we'll get to what we do, okay? One of the things that make this possible for us is our ability to connect and work with others out there that are specialists in this field, okay? We've been able to connect and work with the very best sports trading specialists in the world in a lot of different sports, okay? So almost any sport that you can think of, There are specialists that go out there and they determine the probability of games. We've been able to connect with those along with the handicappers. And when you combine that with our money management system and our algorithm, it has created a process that we now get to offer to you to be able to help you earn your Bitcoin or grow your Bitcoin through something that I know is very unique, something that's exciting, and that's what we're going to talk about next. But before we get to that, as I just mentioned, security is a huge portion of what we do. And, our company has multiple servers set up in a lot of different places that allows us to, even if we went down for a few minutes, we will be right back up because, we've designed it that way to make sure that we're protected. Let's face it, there are risks everywhere. There are people that are trying to steal things everywhere online. So for us to be able to make sure that we can protect our members, protect your Bitcoin, protect our Bitcoin and our company, well, that's a huge, huge thing. So we're excited to be able to offer that. Now, who is this for? Well, first of all, I want to tell you, it doesn't matter where you're at here today. It doesn't matter what your financial situation is. It doesn't matter whether you think you're an expert in any type of trading. You don't have to be. In fact, you don't have to be an expert at any of that. We've designed this program for the masses, okay? So regardless of where you're at today, we strive to give you an opportunity to get started to growing your Bitcoin. That is the key for what we do here. Now, there's a lot of you out there that have seen companies that are trying to time the market. I mean, you've got the crypto traders, you've got the miners, you have the arbitrage companies, you have the Forex trading companies. And listen, I'll be the first to tell you there's nothing wrong with that. That's a pretty cool deal. I actually traded stuff for a decade, not in that capacity, but I was a trader for 10 years before I ever even got into network marketing. So I understand that side of the business. But what I also understand is it takes a tremendous amount of experience. I see a lot of people out there today that are coaches, right, that are teaching people or saying that they're teaching people how to earn income with whether it be Forex trading, Bitcoin trading, crypto trading, whatever it is. And more power to you if you're able to do it. But let's be real here. Most people don't. And in fact, I bet if I had to guess, a lot of you have probably dealt with companies that have popped up for a couple weeks and then what happens? They're gone, right? 3-4 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks. If you're real lucky, they'll be there 12 weeks, but they disappear. They disappear with your money without a trace. Well, if you're looking for those type of companies, they are everywhere. They're the ones that are offering some percentage that is not realistic, paid guaranteed every single day for the life of the company. That is smoke and mirrors, folks. That's not real. But let me tell you what is real and what is unique and what's exciting about what we have going on here, okay? Number one, sports trading, what is it, okay? I want to give you just the most elementary view of it that I can to help you understand what we do here, okay? Excuse me. In every sporting event in the world, okay, professional, college, all across the world, there's an outcome to these sporting events every single day, okay? And those outcomes are determined by which team wins, which team loses, how many points they score, how many points they win by. There's a lot of different things that do it. Which fighter knocks out which fighter, right? You've seen all these different sporting events that you can possibly think of. They all have what they call lines, okay? And inside of these lines, we have the probability to determine what is the outcome going to be. Who's going to win that game? How many points are they going to win by? So here's what's really cool about what we get to do. We are in an entertainment industry, in the sports industry, because we get to actually go out there and watch sporting events. We get to root for the best teams that we want to root for, and we get to make wagers and trades on who we believe is going to have the best outcome for the probability that was given to us by our traders. So what does that mean? Well, we actually work with people that specialize in different sports across the world, okay? So they might be in soccer, they might be in football, baseball, basketball, boxing. I mean, there are all different sports that you can imagine. So I want you to imagine if someone that has the pulse on that market, right? They know exactly what every single team is doing. They know the ins, the outs, the injuries. They know whether they play good and bad weather or good weather. They know all these details. And based on all those details, they predict an outcome, right, of what is going to happen. And they tell us what the probability is. We take that information and then we decide how we want to trade it. The second part of that is the money management, right? We have to make sure as a company that we are managing the money properly to be able to produce the results that we want. Now, the cool thing is this. With sports trading, it is 365 days a year, okay? There are no blackout dates. Even on the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, all those big ones, Easter, all of them, there are always sporting events going. It doesn't matter where you're located. There are events going, which means there's action. In fact, there's even more action during those times than days that are not holidays. So think about that for a second. A lot of you probably deal in the markets that they're closed or the volume's extremely low around the holidays. You don't have to deal with any of that. We're not trying to time any market. We're not trying to predict any type of financial instrument. In fact, what we do and the profits that we generate as our company have nothing to do with any market. We don't care really necessarily if Bitcoin goes up or down, other than personally we would like it to go up, right? But it has no bearing on the outcome of what we do as a company. That is unique. That is something that's fresh. That's something that you most likely haven't seen before, and I'm excited to be able to share it with you. So in addition to everything I just talked about, most likely someone said, look, this is an opportunity for you to grow your Bitcoin. This is an opportunity for you to start your business on your side if you choose to, and be able to grow your business every single day. We have 3 different ways that you can earn inside of our company. I'm going to go over each one of those right now. Before I get to it, though, I want you to know every single one of our bonuses are paid daily. Okay, you heard me right. 7 days a week, we make commission payments, bonus payments, trader bonus payments every single day. Okay, so let's break it down for you and tell you how you can start earning. The first thing I'm going to talk about here today is our Fast Start bonus. The Fast Start bonus is pretty simple, okay? It works exactly like this. Every single time you make a sell inside of our business, once you're qualified, you have an opportunity to earn what we call our Fast Start bonus. It pays you 3 different ways once you're qualified, okay? The first way are people that you personally refer to our company. We call that level 1, okay? When you refer someone to us and they purchase the package, you get paid a 5% commission once you're qualified, okay? Pretty simple. When those people go out there that you personally referred and they refer others, guess what? You also have the opportunity to earn a commission. That is 3%. Now we take it even a step further. When those people go out there and do the same thing, you have 2% on your 3rd level. So 5% level 1, 3% level 2, and 2% level 3. Now how do you qualify? Well, there's 2 different ways you can do it, okay? Number 1, if you are in package 1 through 4, and we'll go through the packages here in a second, but if you're in package 1 through 4, the way that you qualify for this bonus is simply having personal volume, okay, that's personal sales, equal to or greater than the package that I purchased, okay? And we'll talk about those packages here in a second. I'll show you exactly how this works, but it's pretty simple, right? Personal volume equal to or greater than the package you own. As soon as you do that, you unlock all 3 levels. Now, another way that you can do that is if you come in at package 5 through 8, and again, we'll look at the packages here in a minute, you have automatic qualifications to earn on all 3 levels. Pretty cool, right? Pretty simple to understand. Now, we also have a very dynamic and powerful binary. Our binary pays anywhere between 5% and 12% depending on which package you purchase. Now, our binary is what we call a weaker leg binary or a lesser leg binary. Maybe you've heard of it. It's very simple. I'm going to break it down for you right now. Okay, with a binary, there's only a left side and a right side. No, nothing else. A left side and a right side. Your goal from day 1 is to make sure that you activate your binary. Now, the way that you do that is making 1 sell on the left and 1 sell on the right. It can be for any package, okay? It doesn't matter which package you purchase or actually someone purchases from you. Once you do that, you're qualified now to start earning those binary commissions. Now, here's the other cool thing about a binary. A binary pays all the way depth to infinity, okay? So you get to partner with people above you and below you, and as they have success and grow their team, guess what? You also have success and you have the ability to earn some amazing income inside of our system. So it's a powerful, powerful thing. Let me give you a real brief example of how this could work, okay? Let's say that on your left side, you have 2 Bitcoin in volume. Now, that's not your personal volume. That's people from above you, below you, but you have 2 Bitcoin in volume. Now, in addition to that, let's say you had 1 Bitcoin on your right side. Which one of those are less? Obviously, 1 is less than 2, right? So what we would do, or what our system does automatically, is it takes a look at your binary. It says, okay, the lesser leg is the 1 BTC. We would take that 1 Bitcoin and we would multiply it times the percentage of the binary that your payout is. So in this example, it's 12%. I told you we pay between 5 and 12, so we're going to use 12% in this example. 1 Bitcoin times 12% equals 0.12. Now that's paid you directly to your wallet. Now by your wallet, I'm talking about your blockchain wallet, not your back office wallet, okay? So it's a huge difference and it's pretty awesome. Now we also have what we call our trader bonus. Whatever you're doing right now, I'd ask you to pay close attention because I believe this is one of the major things than the obvious of us being out in front of it and you know who it is and you see the transparency. This is one of the biggest things that differentiates us in the industry today. We have what we call a minimum trading bonus and a maximum. The minimum trading bonus is for anybody who wants to get started with us. As soon as you come in day number 1, you will have access to the minimum trading bonus, which is 0.25%. That's paid every single day. That's about 7.5% a month, okay? That's if you want to come in, you're not building, you're just getting started with us. Now, we also have what we call a maximum trading bonus. The maximum trading bonus is pretty easy to qualify. It's going to sound very familiar. All you have to do to qualify for the maximum trading bonus is have personal volume equal to or greater than the package you own. Now, where else did you hear that? On the fast start bonus, right? The qualification is exactly the same. So this is an example right here. You can see this is you at $300. Now, let me tell you something. We don't deal in US dollars. I'm just showing this for an example, for a visual, so you can understand what I'm talking about. Let's say that you started a $300 packet, though, and you made a $150 sell on the left and a $150 sell on the right. That's going to do 3 things for you. Number 1, it's going to qualify you for the fast start bonus on all 3 levels. Number 2, it will qualify you for the binary, right? Because you made a sell on the left and you made a sell on the right. And thirdly, it would qualify you for the maximum trading bonus. Now, what is that? Well, right now it's 1.55% paid daily. But I want to tell you something. Unlike every other company out there that sets some bonus that gets paid every single day, that is 3%, 4%, sometimes higher, we all know, well, I say we all know. I believe that you know that that's complete garbage, right? I mean, anyone who's paying those type of results, they are short term. There's no way that there's an asset in the world that can pay that type of percentage every single day. It will go out of business very quickly, okay? So if you're participating in those, just know that you have probably 8 to 12 weeks in any of those programs. So after that, your money will be gone. So be careful on who you're referring to that. We do things a little bit differently here. On the 15th of every month, so September 15th, we will announce what the new maximum trading bonus is. It's going to be anywhere between 0.25% all the way up to 2%. Like I said, right now it's 1.55%. Last month it was 1%, okay? It's going to go up or down, but here's how it goes up or down. It is based upon the trading that we do, the profits of our company for the previous 30 days. We can get a gauge of where we're going to make sure that we can protect us as a company. That makes us very different than anybody else out there. Now, here's the deal. In addition to all of this, there's going to be several different ways that you can earn, okay? Number 1, you're going to have access to multiple binary bonuses. So every single day, you're going to have people above you, below you that are working their business, which in turn will create binary bonuses for you. Number 2, you have access to unlimited fast start bonuses. So that 532, you can earn those all day, every day, no maximum, as many times you want, again, paid daily. We also have buybacks. Now, what is a buyback? Well, it works like this, okay? Once you double your Bitcoin inside of our company, you're going to have 2 options, okay? Option 1 is going to be able to take your money and just go on. Or number 2, you can continue with us. When that happens, when you renew your package, it's going to pay someone a fast start bonus, and it's also going to pay a binary commission. So it is an awesome way to continue to earn income inside of our business. Very awesome. Now, we also give you the ability to upgrade. There's going to be some of you here tonight that you just don't have all the Bitcoin that you need to get started, okay? You want to get started higher, but maybe you can't. We give you the opportunity to upgrade at any time by paying the difference between your initial purchase price and the package that you want to go to. So you can see this example. They started at 0.01, which is our lower package, and they wanted to upgrade to 0.1. So the cost for that would have been 0.9. That's the difference between the 2. Now, here's the deal. In your back office, you're going to have a rainbow shape like this. This is your progress bar, and it basically shows you as you grow, that number goes up. So as you're receiving your commissions and your daily pays and all that stuff, it's going to grow. Now, when it gets to 50% or higher, that means that you have already earned back all the Bitcoin that you gave, right, to get started with this. So if you are over that 50%, we have to charge you the full price to upgrade. I just mentioned that because I don't want you to be caught off guard, but it's a very, very fair thing. Now, how about our withdrawals? There's a lot of companies out there right now that are charging 15, 20% for someone to withdraw their money. For someone to withdraw their own money, they're charging them 15 or 20%. It's a great way for a company to have a profit center, right? Well, we don't do that. It works very simple for us. Anyone who has 0.01 in their back office or higher, we automatically pay it every single day to your back office, okay? So just keep that in mind. Every single day, it's paid directly to your back office. You don't have to do anything other than put your Bitcoin wallet in our back office, and then it's paid directly to you, okay? Every single day. Now, if you have less than 0.01, it'll sit there and it will accumulate, and once it gets to that point, then it will get paid out. Very, very simple to understand, okay? Now, in addition to all the things I just talked about, we also have a built-in marketing system. So from day number one, you're going to have landing pages that you can use, multiple landing pages, both in English and in Spanish. Number two, you're going to have a lead system that you can plug into, okay? So you'll be able to capture those leads. You'll be able to follow up with those leads via email, or if you get their phone number, you can do that as well. They say the money's in the follow-up, so there you go. We also have multiple banners that you're going to have access to in your back office. So if you want to market your business on Facebook, or maybe you want to market on Instagram or Twitter or whatever you do, you can actually go in here and grab these banners at any time. When you post these banners, it's going to redirect people directly to your landing page, okay? So your landing page will actually receive those, and you'll be able to follow those up in the lead system. All this is included in your marketing system. Now, you're also going to have pre-written text messages, okay? So these text messages, there's some of you that want to invite people, you just don't know what to say to them. You're going to have multiple text messages that you can actually send out to people. We've already taken care of that for you. Same with emails, okay? Some of you have an email account that you want to send multiple emails to your list. We've already written these emails for you that redirect directly to your back office, your sales page, to get people into the system. Now, most of you would pay $99, $79, $59 sometimes a month for a system like this. It's 100% free inside of our system. So you got to be asking yourself, what's the cost to get started here? How does this work? Well, we have 8 different packages that you can choose from. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? Your goal tonight should be to get started in the very highest package that you can. Some of you, that's going to be very high. Some of you, it's going to be the lowest. It doesn't matter, okay? The key thing for us is, look, we don't want you to hurt your family. We want you to be able to put in as much as you can without hurting your family. And what I mean by that is that don't go out there and take a second mortgage. That's foolish, right? Put in what you can tonight, but put in the very most that you can, because your whole point here is to grow your Bitcoin. So that's what you want to do. So you can see we start as low as 0.01, go all the way up to 5 Bitcoin. The choice is going to be yours. Now, I want to show you really quickly just a process to double your Bitcoin in the next 30 days. It's simple. Number one, I've already given it to you. Get started at the very highest package you can. Number two, get qualified in your first 48 hours. What does that mean? Well, go out there and find one person on your left, one person on your right, equal to the value that you came in at. You're qualified for all 3 bonuses automatically. You want to do that in your first 48 hours. Now, here's the cool thing. After you have found those 2 people, you want to help them do the exact same thing that you just did. Get started at the highest package, right? And they want to get qualified in their first 48 hours. You replicate this for the next 4 weeks, you will have more than doubled your Bitcoin. It's easy, right? Now, lastly, well, not lastly, we have a couple more things here, but one of the last things I want to share with you here tonight is we have a pre-launch sales contest going on right now. First prize, $10,000 in prizes, okay? Someone inside of our company is going to win $10,000 in prizes. Second place, $5,000. Third place, $2,500. These are just, this is a great opportunity. If you go to this link, sportstrading.com or sportstradingbtc.com/contest, you can check out the contest rules, and you can also see the leaderboard to see how many people are participating. It's still early. You still have a great opportunity. This runs through September 30th, okay? Now, I want to talk really briefly about sports trading, then we're going to wrap this thing up, okay? Some of you don't really completely even understand what sports trading is. I gave kind of a breakdown of that, but it's really simple, okay? We take a look at games every single night. We take a look at the lines that the handicappers put out. We're given the trades by our professional traders that give us the probability of those outcomes. Based on what they give us, we take our money management system and we plug it in to determine what games we're going to actually take. As you can see, this was from a couple of weeks ago. We took 12 games over that 3 or 4 day period. We won 8 of them. We lost 4 of them. That's 67%, okay? We don't do this all the time. That is a great rate, right? There's sometimes we're at 30%. There's been days that we've lost every single game. There's also been days that we've won every single game. You see, you can't be short-sighted on this. You have to look at the long-term picture. And over time, as long as we're 55% or higher, we turn a massive profit as our company, for our company and for our members. So if you want to get a little bit of fun here tonight, I want to share with you some of the games that we have out there right now. So as you're watching sports tonight or Sports Center, or you're talking to your significant other, or whoever you're hanging out with, say, hey, I took a look at this opportunity tonight. These are the games that they're actually playing here tonight. Now, this is Little Friday, right? This is Thursday, Little Friday. So there's some of you that might be out at, Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, having fun with some friends. Check out these games. We have Chicago Bears -3. That means that they need to win by 3 or more. We have the Washington Nationals in Major League Baseball in their money line. Basically just means they have to win. Texas Rangers money line, that means that they have to win. And then we got the Marlins over 3.5 runs. Basically that means that the Marlins themselves need to score over at least 4 runs for us to be able to win. Those are a few of the trades here tonight. And the reason why I show that for you is because we want to be completely transparent in what we're doing here. So every single night, we've been posting these out here. In addition to that, we have reports that get put in our back office that show you exactly what we're doing, the trades that we're taking, the wins, the loss, the draws, and that's it, right? We're as transparent as we can possibly get as a company. I know you've dealt with a lot of companies that aren't. So here's the deal. If you are looking for an opportunity that is a lot of fun, very unique, people out in front of it, a community out in front of it, people who have rallied behind us, who are excited about it because you want to be part of the sports entertainment industry and be able to double your Bitcoin or even more, then you're in the right place. I want to encourage you to get back with whoever sent you here tonight. Get your final questions answered and come be part of this awesome company. We're doing some amazing things as we go into the final launch here. So with that being said, again, I want to say thank you for taking the time to be here. You could have been anywhere else. You chose to be with us. Have a good night. Have a great weekend and come be part of this awesome company. Thank you.